Family Leonardo, me Nasiladi Don Multimedia, the CEO Voice of Salone. Today I come for talk to now, my family, make una continue to subscribe to our YouTube channel and share to our friends them. As we always try to bring on the latest news what they happen around Salone, whether it be politics or any other news them, what they happen or gossip, what they bring out to live and direct. So please, my family, don't forget to subscribe and share to our friends them. You want to touch the bell icon so that you don't miss any video we will try for bring out to now. So that's also we want make una don't forget also for subscribe to we TikTok channel on TikTok and also on Facebook or Facebook page or the Voice of Salone or also the on Instagram Voice of Salone. Please family, and don't forget to share. Okay, thank you now. Tata.
27th, 2025. See, I want to make the mistake back. Salone people, today I want to talk about this old drug. Oh, Salone in acoustic state. Oh, Salone, drug cartel place. Salone, with reputation. These guys are killing our reputation and that. Salone people, today I want to talk about something we are titled drug reputation and democracy reputation. You see, Salone people, and for me, just title this audio reputation. Simple. But I just want kind of like connect them so people know exactly whose side they go. And of course, I love telling stupid, selfish, rogues, corrupt people to shut up. I love telling them to shut up. Because if you're stupid, rogue, corrupt, and selfish, you should not speak up when people talk about serious matters. You shouldn't. You should shut up. Seriously. You see, I see Reginald Cole send me a write-up by Pope Camara saying that about the drug issue, they kill with reputation. Pope Camara, shut up. In fact, you now, times 100, shut up, you should do. Shut up. Shut up. And to all the APC executive, you guys should shut up about these drugs. But anyway, we're not even to talk about them. Salone people, look, when the aid rotting, everywhere else, they rotting. The thing where I always, look, Una, we don't follow me over the years. Una know how passionate, how deep I actually think about, or I believe about with the whole thing of reputation, confidence, respect. Una know. Well, Una don't follow me over these years. But you see, for when people they talk about the drug or the damage with reputation, nothing you Una know. The end part the case. Now the fact that democracy don't exist. Democracy and reputation, where una conduct election, where una don't kill democracy, where be saying that una for practice, una don't damage that one day. Hey, the democracy reputation, it get more effect than the drug. The drug reputation, now as a result, now a product, a byproduct of the democracy where una don't kill. Somebody go say, even America or the West, where they boast of like the best democracy, then they sell drugs there. You know the difference? Now because then they consume them. We now pass and people don't need to consume them that much. Of course, the market's not really. Would I able to afford them? Few people, of course. But the point is, like these people, they if even when they do them, they're fighting. Then they fight and put police them and all that in there for fight against them. And they've built their reputation in other ways. And then they consume them. We now, they just the pass and day for making them go sell them to the rest of the world. There is no way. Hey, because the reason why this government embark in like the drug, years back, in we joined Audio, and like I don't talk most of the time. I don't do audios the way I don't tell people and say this government waiting their abopa now drugs, grants, and tax now the abopa, and all of these three things get damaging effect to the progress of our country. All of these three things. I listen JFK today. Is it today? Well, today me watch him on YouTube. The 98.1 where he talk about say, oh, NRA now they're responsible for his revenue. You see this. You see when some power we want talk, una can want listen. You know, look. I mean, it's not book una the hit. Yes, not book man. But we all particularly book where we learn. Trust me. You know, I always tell una this. And una look me by the eye for as much as una want. But I tell una this. You know, the exposure when me get, it is not only for Salone, it's for Africa. How can ministers of states, we don't control the affairs, the strategic decisions on the country. We strongly believe, say, NIA that they're responsible for raise revenue. Then give them the power for raise revenue. This is where we are going so badly wrong. So badly wrong. NIA supposed for there for collect revenue, not for raise revenue. NIA now call that man. Now if I go call that. They should not try for offend avenues them all the time, because if you left under their hand solely, then they damage the fabrics, the root of we country, the tax base. Then they kill them completely. But anyway, that's not my topic. That's not my topic. I'll talk about that at some point. Anyway, the too much reliance. Look, some people, the very first thing I begin telling us, say, this government, they fail, and we're not saying that yet. Now, the time when the former NRA commissioner, what's his name, Dr. Jibao, maybe they talk about, oh, he do PhD, now he do doctorate in whatever they call him. Right there. I tell them, I say, this government, they fail, and we're not saying that yet. Right there. Because they started boasting about record revenue collection. And right there, I knew they were going to fail, because they were killing the tax base. Right there, in 2018 was when I actually made this prediction that they were going to fail. I forecast it and said that they failed. I tell you that. Right there, I tell you that. And that's the same mistake where they still hold on to, that NRA now is responsible for raise revenue of a country. Dangerous steps. Very, very dangerous. And Samuel Kamara, I hope and I believe, because we stand on the principle of democracy. And when you look at this old drug thing, why would the West look at a president where get strong connection of a drug deal, a drug cartel, and left him for make it be continue for be president of a whole nation? Now, two things. Either they want for make Africa remain this way. Reputationally, we are damaged in taxes. We've ripped apart. Or then they afraid Madabio. Especially when this man did not win an election. They're stabbing this man because of the damage where it caused to democracy. And now it actually embark on drug dealings. To the extent, like the stupid Minister of Information, they come and talk rubbish in defense of like Madabio. This not possible na all day na church. Then yeah, you picking, you the talk say you know Sabia. Oh, we go check the identity of this man. Shut up. Some people in America tell una na me audio, they tell when they catch that drugs na Guinea. I tell una say this not only just between Guinea and Salone. It get connection for do with the international community. They were following this cocaine when they go catch na Guinea. Trust me. This is how these people work. They knew this guy was there. They knew. Now I make like, look, any government will come to this country, Salone, and begin to put NRA, so revenue collection. Hey, many just they no more for go collect. They should not be making policies out for raise revenue, or else their focus will just be record collection, and then they damage the root of the country. Investment appetite, doing things them way they bring about investors, where they whet the appetite of investors. All they could be doing is just finding. Imagine like that revenue tax within the tax businesses there now. Una know how damaging that is. On top of it, VAT there inside it. Una know. Because una they try to get accolade to people when they collect boko money, and they damage the country. But you see, Salone people have done not to be point. The reputation of Salone. Una when they talk about the reputation, the drugs, the damage with reputation, and una believe say we for move on to 2028. You guys should shut up because the democracy reputation is more damaging than the drugs. The drugs is a byproduct. Una don't embolden Madabio. Una don't give power for do anything. Because when una don't tell and say, even though you know we win election, let we move on to 2028. You guys should shut up. Always the mess where they go on now with country delicate today. It is because of una don't accept that. People them not understand, say, moving this thing to 2028, it's like una don't accept poverty. You know, Salone people have not become too familiar with poverty, with poor. We've become too familiar with poverty. You know, we have poverty, we sleep together, we dine together. We look what they say, dine. Like I said, even dining table safe. People are not getting a salon. The dining table, you have people like get a salon. And me now one day, who don't get dining table? Oh, when you eat now, if you eat now, go on, you sit down a chair. Like the table won't be getting outside for just for put the food there where they don't cook it on for come around. Now we dey sleep together. We ain't poor. We don't make poor like we best friend. We sleep, we wake, we eat, we sit down together. We work out together. We are comfortable. We are familiar. But poverty now we best buddy. You know me best buddy. I don't even sing that song. Best buddy with poor. We're comfortable with it. Anybody when they tell una how for come out of poverty, una they call mama. Una rely on these politicians for telling una lies. Why should I respect any of them padea when they destroy una country? Why? Why I forever respect them? Why me being I forgot sit down and they say I'm a scoma. Keep quiet for a reason. Why me for believing that rubbish? Why? He should speak up. I listen to, I listen to like Maradem, JFK. Then they talk like. Then you get like the ACC and the Parliament. They function them about this all audit report. all within an effect for this audit report, they just want to get control. So they actually kind of like make chappings from the one them way actually they flout the rules them inside the audit report. And some of the silly excuses by this anti-corruption man where they both say in dangerously educated. Can you imagine? That's why I listen. This guy, what's his name? What's it? Ibrahim Bangura. Because now this PhD business, it don't so. I never tell them say, hey, then doctor, that PhD guy there, now it's abandoned. Can't even go inside the football pitch for men and go play. Now then you see disgrace. They only go to PhD. I listen, this guy writes an article on newspaper. They talk, say, how, waiting, like this guy writes an article about peace and conflict. Paddy, you say you get PhD in peace and conflict or in economics, you study peace and conflict, you lecture up university, and then you tell people, say, we move on to 2028. What kind of PhD will you get? Dr. Ibrahim Bangura, I put the doctor so people relate you. Because me on a doctor, I don't get one respect for her. You do peace and conflict. And then you don't feel say, like when they conduct election, they don't announce a result. That day, they get the propensity, they get the tendency for actually cause conflicts in a country. You do not know that. You do not know that. And then you write an article about democracy. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Then when they clap for them, say they get doctorate, they get PhD. Can you imagine? You study peace and conflict, and then you tell people for move on to 2028, an election was conducted, and then you say, let me left arm. Is that no like so you know a bubble when they wait for boss? We could cause a conflict in a country? I can tire safe. I can tire with big fool. I can really tire. Call himself Dr. Ibrahim Bangura. He saw himself, Salone. Salone, sorry. He thinks the movie they call for and fall for. It's unbelievable. No, this thing, they damage with reputation. Una no stay Salone, in them no don't be damaged. Now today this drugs thing start. The democracy, where we don't joke with, where kind of like, we don't cause serious impediments to. We don't know the damaging effect we get to my reputation. How long I can tell people and say, all waiting we need, now one word, now for make Salone better. Imagine Donald Trump, they talk about tariff them. They don't even call Africa, are they giving a tariff? No. We don't all like it done. Just like where that young man, they talk about one funny video, where the guy they talk say, this one is sorry, the better one they all they die, we the lucky one and still they live. Can you imagine how society failed this guy? Imagine. Sorry. Donald Trump, they talk about tariff them. Africa will get the biggest market, highest population in the world, 1.5 billion people. Now, Trump will say, but me don't worry about you now. Una don't keep it down. So wait, if I go, dog eye they one blood, I go send stone the back. I was reading, just do research quickly about Africa. Imagine, like, the thing where they take the lithium and the cobalt, the metals, the way they take for produce batteries then, whether they're electrical batteries or whatever. They say 63% in 2021 or so, 63% of the world's production of lithium and cobalt, they come out from DRC, Democratic Republic of Congo. From Congo. 63% of the world in production of lithium and cobalt, they come out from Congo. 1.5 billion people in Africa. They don't even consider we safe. They don't even consider we as trade partners, but rather we are grant partners. grants, free money, swear money. I don't tell you now. Salon, this grant money, na swear money, aramu money. Na aramu money, you don't get blessing. People are paying their taxes. And then we don't know what they wait for free money. Come with mpox. You know, when COVID came, we say, oh, 100 people and die. For then we increase the money within the give we. The more death we report. Imagine you get a tool. I listen to Regina Cole where they talk about say the mining, the mining, like they get 90%, we they get 10%, and the reason because the ministers they get money inside it. Reggie, Sir Reggie, as I can call you. Look, the reason for this 90%, and like when I remember, sorry, where then we talk about like London mining, where they say they get a 99-year lease. Una know what's in the cause that? It is because of this reputational risk. Salone, we're damaged reputationally. We are damaged. Do we understand these things? Do we understand it? The world they talk about like people are waiting for partner with in terms of like trade. We get the highest, reserve of natural resources, mineral resources, natural gas, oil. But nobody didn't even think for saying we're not trading partners, but rather we are grant partners. Donation, Taimi Takuru partners. Taimi Takuru partners. It is responsible. Saraj, this reputation where we joke with so, and this is the reason. And I love when you can talk about these idiots. We don't go tell about 2028. They think they are nine, they make it. We give London mining 99 years. We don't get the bargaining power. We know they negotiate, go into a contract from a position of strength. We know we don't get that power there, the bargaining power. We not buy, no buy. When we go to potential investors, them like I tell you now the last time, my papa and me hates that thing there. We go buy something to person. He like how that thing they find. He like how you want them. The moment person tell and say buy, no buy. He like what happen. He really buy that thing. He say that fitial. Now so when I saw them they tell me we not buy, no buy. We'll go buy. Like, then they tell we say, hey, if I want to take 99 years, if I want to left farm, we are forced for take them, even though it's not good for we. Now, the reason why like ticket prices are expensive. Because insurance doing business na salon. Like now these drugs, when they don't start drug cartel, doing business na salon, it is risky. Hence the insurance premium that anybody when they do billing, where I get dealings with salon, that the cost, the premium they go up. You don't understand these things. Don't want to get me Ben. I want to talk nonsense. These are some of the things that where we know the reason why when I reputational risk, salon people have, hey, now existential risk. In other words, it kill you. Now survival risk. If you joke with them, it kill any country or institution. It's an existential or survival risk. Your lifeline, now day. It will kill you. You will die when your reputation be damaged. And when I know what I make, country them. Sometimes, you will not see the existential risk to it or the survival risk or the die risk to countries them because we are sovereign states. Because the only salon a dead man walking. They know just can't take we no more. They say, oh, with a cancel salon name na the map. But when a dead man walking, nobody no want to do business with we. Dead man walking. Because this reputational risk, they're damaging. People do not want to do business with you. And you're not saying, nah, salon get for tranga. Hey, when anything they happen, when the reputational risk them happen now, like organization, companies them, anything they do, then they change the entire heads, the entire executive, for bring back some amount of respect. But Salone, apampon, una still the dance for this guy, Madabi. You see, a quote largely, Salone people, Africa, the mineral resources where we get. Donald Trump not even they look with size for trade. He don't even they look with size. Before that, China, where they go take from Africa, then they can produce and sell to America. Now them Donald Trump worry about. Where they go take from Africa. And them basic economics they will be they do. One of the advantage. Not to nearness to cost to raw materials. It cuts the cost, shipping cost, traveling cost, it cuts them. But oh yeah, we sit down, we the ship and go to Africa, China, from Africa, ship and go China. The mobile phones them when they talk say like 50% of the component of mobile phones them they come out Africa. 50% of the thing them when the aluminium. Imagine Tesla then drop, then supply chain drop because of the unrest in Mozambique. Because the aluminium, when they make them to carry them, most of it they come up from Mozambique. But yet still, Africa is still not being seen as a trading partner. Why? For God's sake, why? Oh, God. Some people, look. You see, I hate for to say this. When you listen to African leaders, oh, Africa, they go take debt, this, then that. I don't tell you now. This reputational risk where they joke with so, this thing where they happen so. Now in they make we know they able get money for go produce. You know why they listen to Saraj in audio, Saraj in Regina Cole, where they talk about the 90 years and all that thing and they Saraj, the reason you should, I mean, you know better. Man will say you should, because sometimes when you say you should know better, it sounds derogatory, rude, you know. But you know too well the reason why these companies they kind of like, you know, take 90% and all that thing, and it is because, firstly, for the fact that they go do business in a salon, they're exposed to so much risk, and hence the side where they source their finance from, they actually charge them very, very high interest because of their exposure to salon, and they don't go take debt. Now then bear all the risk that they bear around. So obviously, they need to wear cap for short. The reason why because we're not able to source finance, we don't get the credit worthiness, we don't get the reputation, we don't get the respect, we don't get the confidence. But then because then come the year they go take 90% from which, so not to say na cash then get to na debts then they go take for go mine na salon. Debt then they go take for mine na salon. So you guys when they talk about oh, it damage your reputation, these drugs. If you talk that and then you say for go to 2028, shut up because you big fool, you're not idiot, you're not big fool, you're not. Anything, my enemy would you know. I think I don't vex, the vex to the gap inside me. My family, my life on. But the drug reputation is a byproduct. It's a product from the democracy, the damage to the democratic process in our country. My family, this now on a program, Salone CashBox, and God bless you now. And I get a very, very good evening. Hang in there. The time is coming. Freedom is surely on its way. It's just a touching distance away. Una tata. And thank you.